Register Simcoe identity.
Okay, so we are back with the second episode, part, whatever you want to call it, of Mechwarrior 2. So last time I completed my cadet training and assumed my position as a Mechwarrior in Clan Wolf. And so now we're getting ready to take on our first real mission called Pyre Light. So poked around there. We've already done cadet training, and obviously the cadet training is optional. You're a Mechwarrior no matter what you do, but I don't know, I like to be in canon. Anyways, let's get to the ready room for our first real mission, and that will be Pyre Light. So let's see here. So incoming coded message. Cruelty construction follows, decode Fang protocol, blah, 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 disseminate by need only. So, in a matter of hours, the 352nd Assault Cluster will engage the enemy's 12th Falcon regulars at the mouth of the Maraka Valley, Mara Requiem on Colmar. In preparation for the combat, our aerospace fighters have performed an interdiction strike against a Falcon firebase and chemical plant south of the valley. The weather during the strike has turned foul, and the mission was scrubbed before the chemical plant could be hit. Orbital inspection of the firebase has become impossible. The Tuban needs positive reconnaissance information so that the fighters can turn their attention to destroying the 12th. The mission codename is Pyre Light. On planet Kolmar, we have rolling hills, and it is daytime. So first we will destroy the chemical plant at Nav Epsilon, leaving nothing standing. Then you must inspect the firebase at Nav Zeta and wipe out any and all opposition you encounter. So let's read the situation. So situations and aftermaths are downloaded from BareNet New Albion Porthos. They are the recorded log of the lore master of Clan Ghostbear and represent an impartial account of the Refusal War as seen by the Grand Council. They are provided to you, a member of the Warrior Cast, so that you may be informed of events as they occur in the larger context of the battle. So this is sort of like the background information, and this is sort of like the sort of more novel-y aspect of things. This is stuff that you sort of read about in the Battletech books. So, situation. Elias Critchell, Khan of Clan Jade Falcon, paced angrily. So the Khan is sort of like the top rank. It's like general. His meeting with the Wolf Clan on Tamar had not gone as he had expected. First, he had been forced to pass through a gauntlet of hostile Wolf Clan warriors. Then, the Wolf Khan Natasha Kerensky further humiliated and enraged Critchell by forcing him to perform the bachal with the traitor Ulrich Kerensky. According to tradition, Khans of the clans negotiated the terms of battle only with their peers, never with warriors of a lesser rank. This practice was observed most stringently when bidding for an important battle, and few battles held as much import for a clansman as a trial of refusal. And he, Khan Elias Critchell of Clan Jade Falcon, had found himself negotiating with a mere Star Colonel. So this first paragraph here sort of gives us some good information about the clans. They're very trial-based, very ritualistic, and caste and station are very important to them. And they throw out a few words here like the trial of refusal and the refusal war. So basically, the whole kind of setup of this game is the refusal war between Clan Wolf and Clan Jade Falcon over the invasion of the Inner Sphere. The Jade Falcons are a Crusader clan, and like I said in the last episode, they sort of want to have more of a, what do we want to call it, like a militaristic takeover, hostile invasion of the Inner Sphere, whereas the Wolves are a Warden clan, and they want to come back to the Inner Sphere and sort of lift the Inner Sphere back up to the way that it once was. So that's what this refusal war and trial of refusal are all about. So, continuing on, but Critchell's greatest shock came when he learned the Wolves' choice of battlefield for the trial. Ulrich declared the Wolves would engage the Jade Falcons on Colmar, as expected, at Dromper, Sudaten, and Zodomir, and other worlds of the Falcon occupation zone, and the Wolves had bid all their troops to do so. Ulrich and his band of misfits seek to anger you so that we will make a mistake and provide the Wolves an opportunity to claim victory in the trial, Sakon Vander Van Chistu told Critchell. Now, Sakon is sort of like the second in command of a clan. The traitor's plan will backfire. I will make sure of that. We will turn this trial of refusal into a trial of absorption. A trial of absorption is when one clan absorbs another clan into itself. After we have smashed the galaxies of the Wolves, we will claim all their properties, and the Jade Falcons will become the greatest and most powerful clan ever. I will leave it to you then, Sakon Chistu, to develop our battle strategies, Critchell said. And once we have defeated the treacherous wolves and I am elected Ilkhan, which is sort of the Khan of Khans, we will march toward Terra. So that's sort of an interesting setup to all this. So we're looking at a refusal war between the wolves and the Jade Falcons over the invasion of the Inner Sphere. So, destroy the chemical plant, inspect the fire base, deploy mechs, deploy targets of opportunity, and return to Nav Ada. So, let's just abort this real quick. Jump to the mech lab. So we are in a Mad Dog / a Vulture. 2 large pulse lasers, Zers, 2 medium pulse lasers, 2 LRM 20s. I think I'm good with that for the moment. And let's launch. Hopefully, this is a relatively straightforward mission.
Planet Colmar.
Boom.
Ambient temperature 34.65 degrees. Local time is 01:34.
Oops.
16 GST. All systems nominal.
Yeah, let's secure LRM. So, Nav, Epsilon. And let's start moving.
Autopilot
Oops.
engaged. Autopilot disabled. Group fire engaged.
Am I stuck here? One sec. What is going on? I'm like stuck.
External camera engaged.
Interesting. This is weird. Let's abort mission. Oh, that was weird. A little glitchy.
Mission failed.
Yeah, I know. We'll try that again. Replay. Launch.
Planet Colmar. Ambient temperature 34.65 degrees. Local time is 01:34 16 GST.
Okay.
All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
That's a little better.
Image enhancement.
Okay,
engaged.
now I get it.
Image enhancement engaged.
I like image enhancement. Oh,
Enemy mech destroyed.
oh wow, that was easy.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Oh,
Image enhancement engaged.
So that's the chemical plant. So I've got to destroy the chemical plant. Oops, okay.
Reached. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Primary objective: destroy chemical plant. Successful. Enemy power-up detected.
Oops, going backwards. Forwards.
Image enhanced. Enemy mech destroyed.
That was easy enough.
Autopilot engaged.
That was easy enough. Let's try something here. I think there's like a throttle. Oop. There's another.
Autopilot disabled.
Ooh, a Nova. Okay. That's going to be a little more challenging, I think. My hand keeps going to WASDF. Maybe I should adjust those controls, but anyways. Oh, you know where I am. You see me. You identified me. Come on, Nova. You're pretty close now.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical.
Yeah. Small laser.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Yeah.
Secondary objective successful. Enemy mech destroyed. Target is beyond inspection radius.
Okay. It's actually a little bit like stressful. close do you need to be? I don't remember. 200?
Target
Probably
beyond
200 meters.
inspection radius. Primary objective: inspect firebase wreckage. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
There was something like a... overall view. So F12 is my objectives. Where's Nav Zeta? That away.
Nav Zeta reached.
Eta. Nav Eta. Oh, is this way? Oh, there's a timer, a mission timer. So I don't know if there's a tertiary mission objective that I can... targets of opportunity. Nothing that I can see. I'm sure there was one, but I'm not necessarily... There's my drop ship. Any targets of opportunity that I can see on the way here? No. Not too much damage, so I think I'm good.
Nav Eta reached. Mission successful.
Yay! I did it. Sweet. Well, those guys were pretty easy to deal with. Alright, so mission successful. Your inspection has verified that what was expected to be the case. The firebase has been totally razed. Your strike has left the chemical plant in ruins. So I did not find any targets of opportunity, but what are you going to do? Unable to resupply, the 12th Falcon regulars were decimated by the 352nd in the Marika Valley. Good work, Mechwarrior. The Kashyyyk, ever vigilant, rewards the honorable. So let's see what the aftermath is here. The bitter rivalry between the Wolves and Jade Falcons fueled fierce fighting in the battle on Colmar, a battle that set the tone for the entire Refusal War. The first shots were fired in the Marika Valley using the dry riverbed for cover. The 352nd Wolf Assault Cluster had marched through the valley to the Jade Falcon position at Bright Basin. The steep walls of the valley forced the Falcon Aerospace fighters to make their strafing runs directly into the front of the Wolf Mech column. As a result, the fighters had little effect and soon broke off their attacks rather than face the fire from the Wolf Mechs. The fleeing fighters left the battle mechs of the 12th Falcon Regulars cluster with no fighter cover when they appeared on the ridgeline to the south. As the Falcons descended the steep slope to enter their weapons firing range, they bunched up, presenting easy targets for the 352nd. When the dust cleared, the 12th Falcon Regulars were no more. A scant 10% of the 12th's personnel survived, among them only 6 aerospace fighters. By comparison, the 352nd suffered only 17% casualties. Unfortunately, the Falcons managed to destroy half of the 352nd's aerospace fighters and elementals and 2/3 of the cluster's mechs. The Wolves took no bondsmen from the survivors, but did lay claim to all battlefield salvage. The fighting had been fierce, and many of the 352nd's mechs would never see battle again, but at long last, the Wolf Pups had cut their teeth. After the battle, the remaining members of the 352nd formed up with the Wolf Spiders and marched on Doran, the capital of Colmar. There, Khan Natasha Kerensky's elementals opened up the planet's armories and armed the population. She declared the Colmar system free of the Jade Falcons and told the gathering crowds that she would take their grievances to the Jade Falcon Khan personally. Elementals are sort of the battle-suited dudes, sort of like battle armor. And elemental warriors are massive, and because they need the strength to manage those really, really big heavy suits. So yeah, that's mission 1. All right. So let's see, Mech Lab. So we're thrown in a Nova with a whole whack of ER medium lasers and 2 medium pulse lasers and 1 small pulse laser. So yeah, this guy is always interesting. Are there variants? Yeah, see there's variants with 2 PPCs and a medium pulse laser. Machine gun, Ultra AC5. Gauss rifle. So these are all the alt configurations. LB5X and LRM20. So the primary configuration of the Nova is like an Alpha Strike sort of a situation. Let's give it a go. And if not, I'm going to try the PPC arrangement. But let's see what we got to do. So, incoming coded message. Sudeten is our next target. It is our intention to attack the Jade Falcon forces in two zones, the grassy plains of Dargoth and the port city of Webster. Falcon garrison units anticipating our attack appear to be on training maneuvers in the grassy western plains. Satellites have identified multiple mechs with training configurations in the area. Your unit is to perform a coordinated strike against multiple targets within this zone. So this mission is codenamed Flame Tongue. We're on planet Sudeten, we're in Prairie, and it is daytime. After landing, you will perform a strike against the fuel pumping facility at Nav Alpha and the Hardened HQ close to Nav Beta. Destroy both structures, follow the Nav sequence, and return to Nav Gamma for a dust-off. Destroy any and all opposition you encounter, and keep your eyes open for targets of opportunity. Alright, so let's see what we're doing. So, to bolster the bluff that all of the Wolf forces would be attacking the Falcons, Sakan Phalan and his Delta Galaxy needed to attack at least one system in the Jade Falcon occupation zone before jumping for the Inner Sphere. That system was Sudeten. The Falcons had beefed up their garrison on the planet to show the Wolf advance, and so Khan Phalan's forces would be outnumbered almost 2-1 on the killing fields of the grassy world. Khan Phalan compensated for his disadvantage by splitting his forces into two separate units. His lighter, faster mechs laid an ambush for the Falcon defenders along the grassy, tree-covered hills of Sudeten's western plains on the continent of Dargoth. The remaining Wolf mechs headed towards the port city of Webster to harass the garrison forces stationed there and buy time for the trap to be set. Once those units were 100 kilometers outside of the city, Khan Phalan called in aerospace fighter support from his dropships. Most of the fighting took place around the Webster Magna Rail station just outside city limits. So this Khan Phalan, whatever you want to call him, of Clan Wolf is actually interesting because he's actually an Inner Sphere mercenary. His real name is Felon Kell of the mercenary unit known as the Kell Hound. So, and he was taken as a bondsman, basically a slave, a spoil of war from some of the early invasions. And he sort of integrated himself into the warrior caste through a whole bunch of stuff and became a pretty important dude in Clan Wolf. So let's go and let's see how we do with our Nova in primary config.
Sudeten. Ambient temperature 45.44 degrees.
So let's keep the med lasers.
13:35:28 GST.
Let's see how that works out.
Systems nominal.
I'm just curious
Engage.
how what this does. You know what? That could be worse. I'll keep with those for the moment, but let's see. Oops. F11 turns off. Destroy pumping station. All right, let's. Oh, this guy's a little quicker, and this guy doesn't have a lot of torso twist. Because as you see, we're sort of hanging between our legs here.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
Trainer Mad Dog.
Sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed. Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged.
There we go.
Level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Enemy mech destroyed. Shutdown sequence overridden.
So destroy the pump station at Nav Alpha. Land too hard. There we go. So I guess targets of opportunity would have been those trainer mechs, but man, what are you gonna do? I'm not perfect.
Image enhancement engaged. Light amplification engaged. Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Nav Alpha reached. Level critical.
Let's peck at him with my small laser.
Primary objective: destroy pumping station. Successful.
Okay, let's go to Nav. What are we doing at Nav Beta again? Destroy hardened HQ. One kilometer. Dun.
Enemy power
Oh,
detected. Heat level critical. Enemy target destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
ugh.
Enemy target destroyed. Heat level critical.
This guy. I love pulse lasers. They are the best. Alpha strike. Aha.
Enemy mech destroyed. Image enhancement engaged.
Come on, almost there.
Enemy target destroyed.
Zoom out a little.
Chain fire engaged.
Oops.
Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Primary objective: destroy hardened HQ. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Enemy target destroyed. Nav beta reached.
Nav Gamma. Wow. System status. Light FM. Okay. The torso, arms, legs. There was something about like a.
Autopilot engaged.
There was definitely something about.
Enemy power up
Oh.
detected. Autopilot disabled.
Arr.
Chain fire.
Oh, that's where
engaged.
the trainer guys went.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power up detected. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed. Secondary objective: destroy all enemy mech units. Successful.
Q.
Target of opportunity destroyed. Heat level critical.
Nothing.
Heat level critical.
Nothing. It contains a whole lot of nothing. I love these things. Holy crap, these things can take a lot of hits. Thank you. One more truck. Mech loader. Ooh, it contains ammo, so you should blow up real nice.
Level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Ah, there's my drop ship way over there.
Nav Gamma reached. Mission successful.
All right. Well, that did it. All right, mission successful. The enemy HQ and the pumping station were destroyed. The enemy command structure in the area has been thrown into disarray. Well done, Mechwarrior. So I even did tertiary stuff. Sweet. Did a whole bunch of stuff, and I've got honor. Our plan has worked perfectly. The Jade Falcon garrison units were decimated. You honor yourself and the clan by every victory. The Keshik is pleased. So let's see the aftermath. Of this mission. After engaging the Falcon garrison at Webster, Khan Felon ordered his attack force to retreat to the Dargoth Plains. Under the cover of Wolf aerospace fighters, Khan Felon's mechs continued to fire on the pursuing Falcon defenders and destroyed many of the Falcon's heavy and assault mechs before they reached the plains. When the surviving Falcon units crested the first hills on Dargoth's grassy plains, they saw what appeared to be a disorganized army desperately trying to escape to their dropships some 15 miles away. Then suddenly the hidden wolf mechs emerged from their hiding places on the tree-covered hills, and the Falcons found themselves surrounded by enemy mechs. Waves of wolf aerospace fighters dropped their remaining bombs on the trapped Falcons. Battered by the bombing runs, the Falcon mechs made easy targets for the fresh wolf battle mechs. In the end, Khan Felon's forces scored an impressive victory over the Falcons. Khan Felon Ward and his forces killed or captured some 100 Falcon mechs, nearly all that had been on the planet. 85% of the Falcon mech warriors and pilots were killed, the remainder injured. Meanwhile, the Wolves lost only 35 units. After returning to the Wolf fleet, Khan Felon attempted to persuade Khan Natasha to use his forces in further battles. His victory to bolstering his arguments. That doesn't make sense. That's kind of a weird typo. His victory bolstering his arguments. Despite his protests, Khan Natasha remained adamant that Khan Felon follow Ulrich's original plan and lead Delta Galaxy into the inner sphere. On October 5th, 3057, Khan Felon's jump ship Werewolf left clan space with a very special cargo, the complete genetic heritage and future of the Wolf clan. So these first two missions, we were still in clan space. And now we are going to begin our assault on the inner sphere, or more like, since we're Clan Wolf and we're a Warden clan, our trip and our collaboration with the inner sphere. Maybe not collaboration. Still don't really like us, but we're better than the Jade Falcons. But yeah, that'll do it for this time around. And yeah, next time we will make our way into the outskirts of the inner sphere with Clan Wolf. Bye-bye, everybody.